Good morning, everyone, or to the select few that have joined me on the journey. Today is Tuesday, February the 25th, in the year 2025. Oh, hey, there's some more numbers for you. 25, 25, bunch of two fives. I'm sure it means something in the whole numerology thing, but yeah, no. So I was contemplating again before starting this whole process this morning and having some of those inner thoughts. And I was like, Dick, Richard, what do you want to do with this? I still don't really know. Um, I keep getting pulled in different directions and, you know, keep watching other creators. And there's one I was watching this morning. Damn, I can't remember his name. Something Evans. Young guy. Oh, he's 31, I think. Younger than I. And he was talking about wanting to provide value. And that is something for sure that this is about. I hope I'm doing that on some level, maybe even a little bit. I hope it grows greater. And I am giving some value to my watchers, followers, day takers, whatever it is. About to head to the gym, just getting the walk and talk in this morning. Get the blood flowing, get it in there. Gonna attack the sticks today, the arms and legs. And then I'm gonna go continue my job search. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's some weird, I don't know, because I submitted, I don't know, 6 different things on Indeed today. I even tried some coffee barista positions because I've done that. Not at a coffee shop, but most of the higher end bars I worked at, we have, and some of the lower end, even some of the dessert spots I worked. We always rocking a cappuccino machine, so I've got decades of experience frothing the milk and all that stuff. Had a compliment once from a guest from Holland showing me how you can test to see if your barista knows exactly what they're doing. And it's once you've ordered the cappuccino, it's best to try this on a cappuccino, and I'm sure many people know this, but for those that don't, you take the spoon that they serve with it, or just the spoon from your table, and with the belly of that spoon, you rest it on the edge of your glass, and the foam, the spoon sits on the foam, and if it's able to support itself on the foam, then they did it correctly. I've always been taught that you need cold milk to start that steaming, frothing process, which allows you to, get the temperature change, which allows the foam to be dense and all that wonderful stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go work out, and then I'm gonna go hit up the places I submitted to on Indeed. I've been doing that. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm too aggressive. I've heard that my entire life. I shouldn't laugh, but damn it, I've gotten better. For sure, with that whole always trying to kill it. And I know you don't always have to try to kill it, but I'm always saying get in there and dictate your day. Equally, though, I guess sometimes you just got to let it happen because, you know, I've got 30 plus years of experience in food and beverage. Maybe it's because I don't want to do management, and that would be more apropos for my age demographic and stuff, because even the job interviews that I've been on, I'll go on the interview and everybody's like, yeah, it's hunky-dory, it's good, we'll give you a call, we'll have you interview with the manager next, and then that never happens. Or I get to a manager, then they're like, the GM will interview you next, and then that never happens. Call them, get nothing. Ask to speak to so-and-so GM or whoever I was supposed to speak to. They're busy right now. I know how it works. They've just decided to go another direction, but I was calling and checking. I mean, you know, I keep wondering if it's just the universe again, like I was talking about yesterday. Maybe I'm not supposed to do it. I just really like it. And it's great part-time. I can still, you know, do all my family duties because my wife is doing the full long work day kind of stuff, and we only have one vehicle, and the kid was school, she doesn't drive yet, so you know the schedule's got to be right. I mean, I'm down to take an Uber if necessary. It's just kind of, I think they charge more for Ubers in this area because it's a more affluent area. So like a trip that would cost me $8 up and around the block, like it would there when I was living in the Austin area, not in a rich area, but here it'll cost me $32 to go 4 or 5 blocks and up the main strip because I had to take an Uber on the job that I did get when I was here. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm down to do whatever, man. But yeah, maybe it's a sign. I don't know, but I'm gonna start again today. I mean, that's all I can do, right? Is keep trying. And I'm going to keep trying. Keep trying to plug away, get a job. Keep trying to plug out these videos for my day takers. Today is my 20th video. I only took the wife's birthday off. I know some of them are short and like, what are you even talking about, Richard? And just getting them in there. Trying to get the reps in, because I know from my experience with most things in life, if you want to become good at it, if you want to master a skill, you have to suck at first. And I don't necessarily think that these videos suck, but they're not what I want them to be, for sure. I want to square away this editing process, learn how to do that, because like literally these things might as well be live. They're like, I think they refer to them as live later, because I am not editing, I'm just throwing them up, so they're pretty much live. Like, if I was attacked by a mountain lion or a bobcat right now, which I don't think would happen, but man, couldn't edit that out. I probably wouldn't edit that out. Are you kidding me? That would be superior as far as content goes. Attacked by a bobcat today, but I made it. I'm in the emergency room afterwards. Good stuff though, I guess. But yeah, trying to work on a way to where every time I do this, I'm adding some value. I wanted to be good that way. I ultimately was like, I don't care if this channel does anything. This is great for when I am no longer on this plane of existence. My friends and family and relatives and stuff can look back at these and go, oh yeah, I remember when he used to talk like that or do that, or it's like a time capsule, a digital record of your time on the planet. But I would also like it to serve other purposes, like sharing the knowledge that I've gained, giving you some value. So I'm still plugging away. I'm going to do this again and again and again. And just like other things in my life, like the gym, the more reps I get, the bigger the muscle gets, the stronger I get. The muscle gains memory, so it can return to that if it's rested for too long. You're able to hone the technique. So that's what I'm doing. This is just the infancy of the process. And I'm sure you realize this. I'm kind of telling myself, some of this stuff is normally what I'm saying inside of my head as I coach myself or contemplate my ideas and ideals throughout the day. I'm just saying them out loud to you because maybe it'll help. Maybe you're going through the same thing. Maybe you're experiencing way worse. Man, stay to it. Stay strong. Get some physical activity in you. It'll shake off some of the depression and get you going. Give you something to look forward to, even if everything else is knocking your dick in the dirt. Because I was talking yesterday about us not experiencing, I hate to use the word financial freedom, but we're not free financially to do the things we need to do and or want to do. The wants are whatever. There's things we need, and they're the only really outcome to solve those is on a financial means. And so, other than trying to rob a bank or something, because I used to think that way. Once I got so far down in the dumps, especially when I was younger and experiencing somewhat of a life of crime, I'd be like, all right, man, it's time to suck it up and buy the ex-president mask and start to study this establishment because we're going in, we're taking it all. Weird, right? But it's just like you get to a point of desperation and there's people that count on you and you're just like, I gotta do it. Nothing's working. Yeah, that ain't the way. That is not the way. But if you can find a way on this journey we're all on to kind of find what's really important to you and to keep gratitude for the things that you do have, because I've talked about before, if you're feeling like this is it, I got nothing, I don't know how we're going to make it till tomorrow, just the fact that you're able to feel that way is something to be grateful for. Just there's people out there that are in way worse situations. Everything from living on the streets and dying from a disease. And look, man, you focus hard enough and you'll find something to be thankful for. I saw something over here that looks like a perfect circle. And I know I'm not supposed to walk off these trails because this is the rich folks' neighborhood. What the hell is this? Look at this thing. I'm going to turn it around. You see that? It looks like a spaceship has crashed. That ain't the spaceship, but... Oh, wow. I don't know what that is. Look at this craziness. It's like a giant basketball backboard. I'm sure it has something to do with diverting debris because there's all kinds of debris. There's a huge metal pipe underneath. I bet it feeds the lakes and the fountains and all the things. Yeah. We are on task today. I'm gonna get back to the house and then continue to stay grateful for the things that I can still do. And I encourage you to do the same. Hard sometimes, I know. I'm gonna prep myself while this downloads, and then I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm gonna get all crazy sweaty and stuff, so I'm gonna get back to the house, get cleaned up, go I don't know, drop off the resume, see if I can talk to some people, let them know I submitted on Indeed, but I'm serious, I'm here. What you think? I almost want to ask these people, hey man, if you decide not to go with me, will you just tell me why? Is it because maybe you think I'm too old? Because I know a lot of times people will find somebody that's, a senior in some job market and they think, oh, well, you can't train this person because they're stuck in their ways and, it's hard to open up their new neural pathways or however they would think about it. But, that's not true for me. You can learn from anyone. I've learned that a lot in life. Like your kids will teach you things. And it's not necessarily something that they knew. It's just something that they experienced. And now you're getting to see it through their eyes and you're like, oh, yeah, man, you're right. Like I had that wrong this whole time. I just, hell, back in the day when I was, attempting my athletic fight endeavors and whatnot, I was always rolling with kids, younger than myself. And I'm talking about high school kids that were like wrestlers, like been wrestling since they were babies. And they could out wrestle you. They could take you. So hell yeah, you can learn from someone else, no matter what their age or their story or whatever. So I'm just reiterating. I don't think I know it all. I hope I'm not coming across like that during these interviews. I don't know. That's why I really once someone decides, hey, the next sit down interview that I get, I'm going to try to take the camera, the phone. I just have to do an incognito and record the thing so I can put it up or watch it and study it and go, oh man, I sound like a jerk or an asshole, or I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, fix it. But yeah, today's a good day because it's just another one, and they are not guaranteed to us. So regardless of how crappy it may be, we got another one. Here we go. I'm starting to wonder if the dictate the day thing it's too cheesy. I don't know. I was just trying to make it memorable, and my name is Richard. And after people get to know me for a while, does anybody ever call you Dick? Yes, yes, they do. But I'm gonna keep doing it like this, and then I don't know. Maybe I'll use this bay of videos as a way to introduce you to who I am if you find me, because I'm going to start doing some React stuff and fitness stuff, and I'm thinking about maybe devoting a different channel to it. I don't know, but this one will be more of the personal side because I'm just talking. I'm not necessarily trying to entertain you, but I am. I mean, that's why I tell my stories, and hopefully to pass along a lesson or whatever. Maybe you just think I'm ridiculous, and that's fine. Oh, dude, this rabbit is coming at me right fast. Conejito. Listen, there he goes. Always want to call them jackrabbits, but they just regular rabbits. Yeah, all right, so I'm headed back now. Body's all warm from the sun and the movement. Blood flow's good. I got the nutrition in. I'm gonna slam another shake before I hit the gym, just so I got something on board for the exertion. I don't wanna find myself eating myself. Catabolism, it's when the muscle, because I don't have a lot of fat stored on my body, so if my body goes into a form of ketosis or a calorie deficit, it's just gonna start eating my gains, bro. So, I play a fine line with that. That's how I'm able to stay so lean. At the same time, it does cut some of my gains. Like, I could be a big old thick Snickers eating 6 and 8 times a day, putting on the bulk. You can do it healthy. You can do what's called a dirty bulk. And I love junk food. I have done multiple dirty bulks in the past because they are rewarding, just not physically or mentally. Like, man, they will wreck you. It's cool for the young, but right now, if I were to try that, bad news. Plus, I have found in and around this body weight, if I'm adding, you know, 3-dimensional muscle to my frame, it is way best and healthier for me so my body can adjust to it. Because if I slam on a bunch of weight, because I've noticed, like, if I, you know, push myself up and around 190, because I stay 175, 180, if I throw on 190 real quick, because I, decide this week I'm going to eat crazy, and then I'm pushing 190, like, my lower back will start hurting a little bit. Like, my right side will just start, because I got issues on that. So I feel like if you're going to put on that weight, it's best, at least for me, and those with injuries and who are older for sure, because I'm in both of those categories, that you do it with a time frame where the body can adjust and it can become what I call, and because I don't know the true, medical name, but your sustainable weight, your true weight, if you will, without excess water, whatever. Your walk around weight. But yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about that. Just because I'm talking, man, I'm just talking, and it feels good. Because I'll be honest, man, I like interacting. This is me just talking to the camera, and then it gets out there to you. But I like a good back and forth. For those bar regulars and friends and family members that know me, I like a good back and forth. And this is kind of one-sided. I guess not kind of, it is one-sided, except for the comments, which, that's whatever. Those will come. I have a couple, and I'm so thankful for those, man. They are, because they're so few and far between, they get me pumped up. I'm talking about pumped up. But, yeah. I thought before I shut this thing down, I like to talk about putting wins in the bag to keep that positive process part of your day, dictating your day. The wins. I'm so thankful that the weather is right. It is warm. It gets cold at night. It's kind of that's my jam. That's what I like. I thankful for my family, their love, their support. I'm thankful I get to do this. I'm super, super, super grateful. The fact that I'm healthy enough to make this walk and go to the gym. I'm happy I'm cognitively clear, from whatever, that I can actually express gratitude, or, you know, have some dismay. I'm upset about not finding a job that works or whatever for me, because, you know, as we get older, stuff like that starts to slip away, and you can't even remember your kids' names or whatever. Like, I'm so thankful that I am upright, moving, and have the freedom of thought and memories and all that stuff. And I think, because I certainly take that stuff for granted at times, you know, get down in the dumps and like, oh man, I can't find a job. What's going on? Is this YouTube thing even worth it? You know, all that kind of stuff. Yes, it's all worth it, because it can be taken away like that. And yeah, I think we are aware of that stuff, but we let it slip through the cracks of the fray of the day. And I'm not some yogi master that is gonna teach you how to be a better person, whatever, but I have learned some things along the way, and they might help. It just might help. Or I might be the reminder that shows you, hey, I should be grateful for the fact that I am upright and moving and healthy enough to bitch about it even. You know what I mean? Because there's somebody laying unconscious somewhere in a hospital bed that wishes they could experience a bad day because they're in the dark, hooked up to life support or whatever, man. Yeah, I'm thankful. And I'm going to keep that gratitude about my day. It's my energy, my reminder to dictate the day, because it is a new one. It is yours. It is mine. And what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do? I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to spread the love, share the love, and spread the knowledge. Oh, that's a red bird. That sucker is red. But yeah, I'm about to exit the video, and I'm going to say all that same stuff over again, but it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Remember, everything you got going on right now could be gone. And if it's not what you want it to be, if it's not good by your standards, well, you've realized it, and you can start experimenting with paths to fix it. Just trying to fix it is a win. You're doing it. You're burning some calories to get something done. You know? And who cares? People will see you fail, but they will also see you get back up and do it again. Like, I can't wait till, you know, however long it takes to be successful in what I want to do. I want the channel to be lively and full of interaction. I want to be helping people. I'd love to do it from the studio in my private gym that I own, you know, where I either can train people or people can just come in and work out. Yeah, they can also rent my studio that I shoot my podcast on and all that good stuff. Oh, wow, those tires are huge. Dang, that's cool. Yeah, you know, I'm getting there. I'm on the path, because that's the path I want to be on. It's got to start somewhere, and you can't really start at the top. I mean, you know, unless you're a president, son, or a part of the uber elite. I can bring it back to a conspiracy theory on any subject, yo. What's it called? We were just going over this the other day, where your relatives hook you up with a job and won't take on anybody else. It starts with a P. Man. You know what it is. People are like, you idiot. Yeah. It's because I'm wanting to think about it right now. It's not coming up. The word pugilism keeps coming up in my mind, and that's boxing. Pugilism. It's also a quote from a really cool movie, Young Guns. Regulate us. Mount up. One of my favorite Warren G songs too, man. Nate Dogg. Oh, dude. I'm gonna listen to that as I get ready. I love the little excerpt from the movie that they put in there first. It's so good. It gets me fired up. Plus, it's a good memory of my childhood. Because, I wasn't allowed to watch rated R movies when I was a kid. So that one I had to sneak. And I still love it to this day, man. Are you kidding me? Young Guns 2 is good too. It's got Bon Jovi on the soundtrack. Wake up in the morning and I raise my worry head. Had an old coat for a pillow, and the earth was last night's bed. I don't want to sing too much, it'll get copyrighted. I don't really know how that works. I'm not monetized, so maybe it won't. I was trying to do some research on that. If I'm not monetized, can I just like work out to music that I like until I'm monetized and then maybe change it? I don't know. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna let this plane rush on over me. And I'm gonna give you what I try to give you every time. I'm trying to give you the truth, the value, and an idea to keep yourself disciplined. Good old Tuesday. This day has some significance for me. It was the first time I got married, February 25th, long time ago. Feels like a whole different time in my life. It feels like I was in a different timeline. It's so weird. About every 10 to 11 years, I feel like I changed so drastically as a person. When I remember it, it's like a memory of a book I read or something. I don't know. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I got shit to do. I got the day to take. I know you'll do the same. And remember, there's gonna be another one tomorrow. But while you're in this one, take it. Day takers. Take the day. Dick's gonna take his. Spread the love. Share the knowledge. And I'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys.